When the Knight Templars have your back, you are chosen. Let us investigate why XRP was truly chosen from the beginning of time. This is Financial Advice, and so it begins. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.95. There has been a tremendous amount of FUD coming out attacking the XRP community as well. And we are still standing strong, no doubt. Right? People come and go, people attack, then they retreat. But here we are, still defending strong. Which is why and how we persevere. Now guys, we're to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. This was a post on Wall Street Bets, guys, and someone said probably done trading. He went from $40,000 down to $589. Right, that 589 strikes again. The number 589. It's like the universe. It's like the world telling everyone it was programmed, and it will happen at some point in time. A communication, so to speak. 589 resembles not just merely a number, but something bigger. XRP to $10,000, no question. Could it honestly reach these high prices? Let us watch this.
XRP could hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
To be fair, some people may call like, oh, how all these people are calling for higher prices, guys, right? And we're about to top out. Yes and no, because I truly from the beginning of time I stated that I still believe XRP will hit 589, number one, number two, 4 digits, right? And I haven't changed my stance on that. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000% XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the Swift banking system.
Okay, Gabe, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt.
Do you guys see how they don't just randomly throw out why XRP will hit $1,000, but he actually stated because it's going to change the current financial system, right? Now, if XRP does truly do what it says, right, it will do at some point in the future, well, it's easy.
XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000, no question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you?
And you know, in the beginning of time, the Bitcoin maxis, when Bitcoin first came out, they were crazy to believe that their project would hit $1 million, $100,000, or even $1,000, or even $100, or even $10 when it was pennies, right? But when we think that way, so many people come in and attack us. It's funny. It's a funny matter.
What do you think?
Absolutely. WisdomTree just recently filed an ETF. It's going to go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the Swift banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
You really think?
Market cap doesn't matter, guys, and I know a lot of people are probably hating on. Yup, and here comes all the comments. Yup, there it is. Oh my, the amount of hate on XRP, guys, it's absolutely diabolical. Ripple CTO David Short says XRP will become a settlement system of high value. Right? A genius is saying this, or once stated.
Yeah, that's kind of where we are now, and we're trying to move into that stage where we have big players and lots of liquidity, and that way there'll be easy ways to get money in and out. There'll be lots.
Why does XRP needs lots of liquidity? And why is XRP targeting liquidity? Right, nothing else but liquidity. Because when banks move large amounts of XRP, guys, right, large amounts of money in the future, there needs to be so much liquidity that needs to become like a sea. Okay, and basically when a kraken moves, right, swims around underwater, there just needs to be so much water, or quote unquote liquidity, for that kraken to swim freely. Like so much, right? It needs to take over engulf the entire world, guys, when they move, so it doesn't affect XRP's price as much.
Lots of liquidity for cross-currency and cross-border payments, and it'll become a settlement system that will be of high value.
Very good.
Indeed, of high value, targeting all the money. We're not kidding, right? David Shorts once upon a time stated, "Am I dreaming? Dreams are about to come reality." From Charles Hoskinson. Because XRP is great technology, a global standard survived for a decade through many harsh cycles, and has one of the strongest communities, I think the president made the right decision. Well, if someone offered you $1.5 billion worth of XRP to walk away from your job today, would you take it? Right? David Schwartz replied, just like that, he's gone. Poof. Right? Who wouldn't take this offer? Obviously. What? Well, okay, guys. At that point, that's just ridiculous, right? But perhaps, David Schwartz, are you dreaming? Maybe not, right? Maybe it will all happen when you least expect it from Mr. Poole, which, like that tweet, today's Delta, when you least expect it, huh? Well, the time when you least expect something is when you're sleeping, right? Because you're quote-unquote unconscious. Interesting. And then you wake up, you check your phone, boom, your whole reality has changed overnight. Fascinating how that works. 8:28 timestamp from Mr. Poole, today's Delta. He just woke up from bed. He probably just saw XRP's price, right? It's not interesting. Maybe that will be our expression, our action on the day of moon. I hope so. Right? But it's always been XRP. Why? Uphold the exchange that kept strong through the SEC lawsuit of Ripple versus SEC. Just tweeted this out, okay? Which comes out to XRP. Why is Uphold saying that? Right? The same vibes as this from Rishi Sunak, guys, a few years ago. All zeros and ones. Right? Now, it all comes down, though. It all comes down. Let us investigate why XRP was truly chosen from the beginning of time. And it's not, it's who created XRP was influenced by the secret societies, it seems like. Why? Before St. George's Cross was used as a symbol of the Crusaders, it was used by the Knights Templar. Okay? Now, interestingly, the Knights Templar also created a cross-border banking network that is believed to have used the hooked X as its symbol, which from the Bear 123, the Bear 123 image riddle is the hooked X. Okay, it's XRP. The hooked X on Bragg Garlinghouse's shield as well, right? The red shield coming out to, I think, Rothschild, guys. Okay. Red Shield Rothschild refers to the Rothschild banking family, whose name is derived from the Red Shield. Okay, there it is, Red Shield. Isn't that weird? Interesting, right? So who's really behind XRP? Right? Was XRP chosen? The new financial system, brought to you by the Knight Templars, but supposedly they don't exist. But they probably do, right? They probably still do, and probably have heavy influence on the world that we don't even notice behind the scenes. Snappy Casual, the magician, right, from David Schwartz, 11:11 a.m. when he posted when he was a wizard, which comes out to 22. But again, 22 comes out to what? 5 plus 8 plus 9 equal 22, right? From David Schwartz, the magician. I guess they're going to use magic to really bring upon a new financial system, right? It's like the world will be under a magical potion, under a magical spell. Not to mention, the number 22 is very significant, right? It's one of those master numbers, I think. 11, 22, and then there's 33, right? Figure 8, the hooked X symbol occurs 22 times on the Kensington runestone, and it is used for the A sound within the old Swedish runic inscription discovered in Minnesota in 1898. What is that? The hooked X. 22 times. Okay, coming back to the number 589. History Channel geologist links runestone markings to the Knight Templars. Right here. Okay, the hooked X. And the hooked X was on Bragg Garlinghouse's shield, which comes back to the Rothschild, and which seems to be connected to the Phoenix. Okay, which seems to be connected to the Phoenix, which therefore XRP is that Phoenix, guys, which they'll bring upon this new financial system, by the looks of it, right? Now it doesn't even stop there. It gets crazier. Look at this. From Unknown DLT. Good morning. The Triskelion, guys. Now this is crazy too, because who's wearing this symbol, right? The three spirals. It's Christine Lagarde, the head of the European Central Bank. Okay, wore the triskelion. And the Ripple logo mark is called the triskelion, guys, and historically it's a motif consisting of three interlocked spirals. In ancient art around the world, the triskelion suggests rational symmetry, movement, and perpetuity, guys. Okay? It's not crazy. Now, coming back to Christine Lagarde, Ripple will disrupt banking business models. Christine Lagarde, ECB. The new financial system has been planned for many years, and XRP is a key player. Don't be fooled. Remember, she wore what?
The difference will not be between those who are disrupted and
she is the wise owl.
those who survive, but it will be between those who are cannibalized because they're not seeing it coming and they're not embracing it. And
the new financial system, whoever doesn't embrace this change will be cannibalized, right? And she says that's a striking, horrible word. Reason she says cannibalize, guys, is because the other players, right, the other companies and institutions that are within the industry will eat the others' market share up if they don't change, is my thinking here.
those who self-induce that cannibalization, and I'm using cannibalization on purpose because it's a bit of a striking, horrible word, but it's really what it means. It's you're going to disrupt your business model, you're going to change it, you're going to reduce your cost, you're going to expedite your transactions, and you're going to continue to inspire confidence because you will build that on the basis of an existing backbone, which is your bank and the confidence relationship that you've established with your customers. So that's where I see changes happening now. If you think of Circle and Ripples and all those, that's where they are active and helpful.
Circles connected to UCC, Ripples, right? Ripple. I mean, why would you even use the word Ripple if it wasn't Ripple, right? The crypto industry, Circle, the crypto industry. So obviously she was talking about Ripple, guys, and XRP, right? It was all in plain sight. What's up with this symbol though that everyone's using recently, right? The mask of steel. What's up with it? Now, this is fascinating. A Bitcoin whale sent 700 Bitcoin worth approximately $83 million to Binance, according to Nansen. They bought 12 years ago at $322. Many whales have been selling recently. Once the market absorbs the supply, Bitcoin can move higher. When did this whale buy, guys? At $322. Okay, that's weird though, because the number 322 or 223, guys, comes back to the Skull and Bone Society, right, which represents death. So they're right now inducing rituals as we speak. They literally are connected to Bitcoin, and not only Bitcoin but XRP, right? But many are just too blind to see. This is why we ask for the light to open our eyes. Can we see? Can we truly see? I don't think so. Well, we are striving to get to that point. The fountain for today's video comes from XRP Digital. When Moon 827. When Moon. Right, the age-old question. The one thing that I do know is XRP backed by the world elites, and you shouldn't even be worried about When Moon. But that's what we're trying to figure out, because if everything is embedded with numbers, there's a way to figuring it out. 1322 is the answer, supposedly, and we know. But when is that day truly? Nobody knows, but we're getting there, no doubt. But it's so, see ya.